Cameras, am I right? I love those things. So we all love cameras. They help us capture the moments in our lives that we're missing because we're busy taking a picture of it instead of enjoying it in real life. And I love that. But how do you find a good camera, you ask? You gotta go to YouTube and find your favorite camera channels of 2034. That's what today's video is. Let's go.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So last year I made a list of my top 7 favorite camera reviewers, and that list pretty much stands. Things have changed a little bit. My buddies Jordan and Chris, the sandwich maker for Jordan, they left the Camera Store TV. So now DP Review replaces them for me. I gave them a chance. I'll still check in here and there, but they did slide down the totem pole of life. So in today's video, I want to share with you some of the up and coming YouTube channels that you may have never heard about that do great reviews. They're up and coming, they should be growing, and you better go subscribe to every single one of them, or I will file a lawsuit against your cat and he'll win and I'll be put out of business. Then what are you gonna watch? Yeah, that's right. So this is a list of people that I'm actually subscribed to. I ain't doing anybody no favors here. Nobody's slipping me $5 for lasagna under the table here. So these are people I recommend. So we'll just start from the top. There's no order here. I will tell you a little bit about the channel, maybe insult them if I can think of anything, and let's do that. So at the top of the list, the number 1 channel, and don't let this go to your head. You're just first on this list here. It doesn't mean you're the best. Doesn't mean you're the best. We got David Osler, my man David Osler. I found this guy a long time ago. He was just typing in, Jesus Christ. I was typing in, looking for rumors, and this guy came up, and it was like a long chat, and I was like, all right. And I just like his accent, I like his personality, I like how easy he laughs at everything. He's just like a happy-go-lucky guy, and I'm just like, damn, this guy's great. Actually, he inspired me to start talking about rumors and shit. Because initially, I'll admit this, I was like, what are you doing? You're just looking at rumor sites? How are you getting so many views on that? What, people like this? Just talking about rumors and shit? And I just started doing it. It's like, oh, that works. It's fun. It's fun to speculate. So go subscribe to David Osler. Tell him Camera Conspiracies sent you. And he just does these live chats, and he's very free with his time. He always answers like every question. Great personality. Go subscribe to davidosler.com. I just drank lemon juice before the show thinking it'd hydrate me. I feel like a desert in my sand trying to kill me. Next on the list, Gerald Undone. He undones your mind. I figure his name, it could mean many things, Gerald Undone, but the way I see it, you know when someone gets frustrated sometimes and they're just like, I'm done. I'm done with life. F this shit. Enough of this shit. And he just, no, let's get undone. Let's undone that. Teach us your ways, Gerald. Help us. So he's just really smart. He's just really smart and entertaining. If you have something you need to understand about cameras and how they work, he breaks it down. He visually blasts it into your brain with animations. And he's a great channel. So go subscribe to Gerald Undone and be no longer done with life. Next on the list is Tony and Chelsey Northrup. So I won't mention them much because they made it on the top 7 list last year. So we already know they're great. I'm a huge fan of their Squarespace podcast. I love it. So keep on doing what you guys do. I just love their tandem. They're good together. Matt Granger. I don't think anybody's ever heard of him, but he likes cats. I like how much he likes his cat. Now, while I am subscribed to Jared Polin right now, in his last episode, he said he's tired of people talking about flippy screens. Mr. I have a sixth sense. I don't need screens. I know what the camera sees. I am the camera. I can see what the camera sees myself. I know the exposure. One stop under. I don't even have to look. You're ruining it for the rest of us undeveloped troglodytes that don't have your psychic abilities, Jared. So Keep that shit to yourself. I put a flower on the table. I guess Jared already knew that. He didn't have to see it in the screen. My man Gordon Lange, guy breaks it down, doesn't he? I like when he does a little quick review of the vlogging style. It's like nobody really does that. Nobody gives us little vloggers attention. But he cares. He cares in his heart. 3 blind men and an elephant? If I was to almost get into a car accident and I was shaken, and then I'm stumbling home and then a black cat runs across me, I'm like, okay, that's all right. And then I see a shadow of something mysterious behind the corner, and I'm like, all right, just get home safe. And I'd sit down, and I'd put on 3 blind men and an elephant to calm myself. I just think he's so articulate. I like the way he speaks. He calms my mind. His intro is 3 minutes long, and then his outro is another 5 minutes. But we all have stuff we need to work on in life. So he's good. Go subscribe. Jason Sony Vong. I added the Sony. He breaks it down. I like when he reviews a lens and compares it. He tells me what I need to know. Some people just don't do it. It's like you're reviewing like the perfect vlogging lens and then you only take photos of werewolves and shit. It's like, that's not what I was going to use it for. So I was debating that Sony 24 G Master versus the 25 Baddest, and I was like, go search that. Boom. Jason Vong to the rescue. Makes the perfect comparison. I'm like, oh, okay. I actually think the Baddest looked better, in my opinion. And like every shot, whenever I see a shot side by side, I'm like, Baddest all the way. But that 1.4, how do you ignore that? You can't. So go subscribe to Jason Vong. Potato Jet, still on the list. He doesn't need any more attention. The guy doubles his subs every 3 days. He's like a replica cell replicating itself. What kind of life form is he gonna grow into in 3 years? I'm scared. I'm scared to see it. DP Review now made the list. Before, they were just like, oh, here's a 1 minute overview. I think they just released something like a couple weeks ago or a month ago. It was like an overview of the Sony a6300. I was like, what are you doing? When did you film that? It was like the Fuji X-H1 maybe. I was like, where are you guys? You'd be dead without Jordan and Chris saving you. But they made the show what it is today. And I do appreciate, like, DP Review is my favorite non-video related site, so I appreciate that they came together and now it's like the mountain of hope. Somehow. Didn't make a lot of sense. Did I add a mountain in there? I'm so creative with my abilities. Nobody appreciates this. Now I know I said up and comers, but it's not my fault. YouTube is putting all the most popular ones at the top. That's how they work. The algorithms mess us all the little guys. So, but we'll get to them. They are coming. Philip Bloom, every video he makes is like a movie. It's like just cinematic. I just like to appreciate what a good filmmaker can do. Not that he could create this shot. Good luck replicating that. Fan in the background. Flower on the table. That's an onion pillow, by the way. Good luck finding one of those, Philip Bloom. The Hybrid Shooter, I still appreciate his show. He made the list last year. Getting a little repetitive though with that B-roll. Same B-roll every time. The building, the tree branch. The building, the tree branch. Your watch. Oh, look, it's tracking the watch. You just mix it up a little maybe. Sometime. Throw a cup of coffee in there. Matt Tavella, he's just so good at making videos. It's like, those are the kinds of people that inspire you to try to make better videos. Not that I'm going to do that, but still, it could inspire one to try harder in life. And he's like a minimalist, but he's really cinematic and he puts a story well together. He does like one video a week, puts all his effort into it, and then you can tell it's a really good video. And they usually go viral, every single one. DSLR video shooter, still on the list from last year. I wish he would make more camera videos. It's like he rarely even makes camera videos. I'm still waiting for his EOS R comparison thing that he filmed 15 years ago. Get on your shit. No one cares about the lighting. Oh, I got lights. Like lighting's important in video making. Get a grip of your life. All right, we got our first up and comer here, Mark's Tech. I was looking for a GH5 autofocus video, and he made one, and it was good. And I was seeing the autofocus, I'm like, that's usable. That's really good. Like, impressed. And then the next video he makes, or a couple days later, he's like, sold my GH5 for a 6D2 because of the autofocus. I'm like, it was perfect. It looked amazing. And then I saw the 6D2 and I was like, that looks worse. It's worse. So now I'm subscribed to laugh at him and his poor decision in selling the GH5 for the 6D2. So I just laugh in secret in support of him. So I'm just judging the footage and stuff, but he makes good reviews. He's pretty funny, so go check out Mark's Tech and laugh at him for the 6D2 purchase. He sold the GH5. He sold it, the best video camera, for the worst one. Let's go. Laugh at him. Michael the Maven, he has some pretty good content. He makes a lot of good comparison reviews when he decides to do that. And he hires an editor, so he doesn't have to work as much. That must be nice. Maddi Hapara, I'm still subscribed despite his B-roll antics. Just 90% B-roll. Look at my staircase. I'm going down it. You never would have guessed how I got here. My man, the everything man. He means everything to me. This guy's just good. I was searching for the Sony a7 III a long time ago, and I wanted to see that Sigma 20mm f1.4, and he foolishly bought it. And I was like, would anybody really buy that? Because I was thinking like it'd be perfect, but it's so heavy. And he was like, this is amazing. And then a week later, he's like, yeah, that was too heavy. That was a bad life decision. Then he went with the baddest, and I just appreciate his views and reviews. Take that. He's got the accent, the New York accent. How you doing? All right, I'll stop that. Max Yuryev, the sneaky Russian that deceives us all. I don't know how he does it, but whenever he makes a comparison, there's something fishy about it. It's like, oh, look, the Canon. Whatever he wants to make you think, he will show that. It's like, the Canon R sucks. Look how soft it is. Oops, I didn't turn up any of the settings. Uh-oh. Oh my God, my battery's running out. Up and comer here, Y Lamb. He's a Fuji man. He talks sense. He makes you understand it. He talks about Fuji cameras mostly, but he has some good techniques and he shows you. When he reviews something, I like what he's doing over there. Ditch that goddamn podcast. Stop uploading it to your channel. YouTube is punishing you. The things get like 10 views. Realize that. If YouTube sees your video failing, it's not going to promote the next one. Don't upload that thing. Nobody watches it. I love you. Christopher Frost Photography makes amazing lens reviews. If you ever want a lens reviewed, go there. Peter Gregg, our Santa Claus. White balance cards everywhere. Where's mine? Kai W. I'll be honest, I don't find him funny. And then most of his review is not an actual review. It's trying to be funny. So it's really 90% I'm wasting my time here. But then that 10%, he'll tell me what I need to know. Love you, Kai. Matt Lee Morgan. Who is that? I don't even know who that is. Oh yeah, the guy, he has an EOS R. So I wanted him to do a vlog test with the 35mm. That battery is shaking. That's scaring me. And he did it. So if you want to see what this Canon EOS R looks like, go subscribe to him. Young360, she does a lot of reviews and like vlog style with the GoPro, the Osmo Pocket. I hate that little camera. I swear to God, if I see that camera again. But she does good reviews and she'll go to a special location and combine that kind of travel style, review this footage camera. How does it perform? She's good. She's good. My battery ran out, but thankfully I'm always prepared. I'm a professional and I always have a spare ready. So we continued filming with the spare. I know it looks a little different, but that's because I turned the kitchen light off. So same camera, same setup. Where are we? Marlene Halima. She's a G9 user, so she's all into the Micro Four Thirds and she does like really good tutorials on like each aspect of the camera, so she's really good. Go subscribe to Marlene and bake her a cake. Who's this asshole? Wex Photo Video. I don't even know who this is. Who is this? I'm subscribed to him. You should check him out. Oh yeah, they made like the best Canon EOS R review I've ever seen. They just took it out in the mountains, and there's a team, they're like 2 Brits. I don't know. They're amazing. Go subscribe. Matthew Gasket. That's how you pronounce that one. I don't know if it's Matthew Gasquet, something, but they do really good comparison reviews of like 2 different cameras, and they compare everything. That's what a comparison, they know. But it was through them that I discovered that the Z7 was so much better with the IBIS than the Sony's. So that's amazing. And they do a lot of skin tone. Like, that's what I'm interested in. How does the camera perform filming the face? Because that's what I do. And it's so annoying when people review the video and it's like, okay, here's some sample footage, and it's just like a stream. Oh, look at that. Look at those leaves. The worst reviews, if you're ever doing something, it's like, here's test footage. Don't just put it on a tripod and show me the street. There's my neighbor's house. Wonder what they're cooking tonight. Hate Tom. Hate you, Tom. Locke Chung. That's Kai's sidekick. But I think I like Locke more. He's more relatable. He's the better one of the 2. He's Batman and Kai is Robin in a skirt. Take that. Are you peeking at my list? Take that. Cheater. Photo Miike. He's a Nikon shooter, unfortunately for him and all of us. But he does like just the sexiest reviews you've ever seen. If you want to see how the Nikons perform with beautiful women and just like, I'm doing an autofocus test. You're showing us their bodies and I love it. Thank you. But just like really good if you want to see how a camera performs for like beauty, photography, and videography. He's really good. So I like him for that. Justin Reeves, fellow Canadian. In the colder parts, I don't know how y'all make it up there and wherever he is, the Winnipeg, Calgary, Saskatchewan shit. That's like flat snowlands. I'm from back in Toronto. I'll be heading back there soon. But he does just like similar to me. It's like we like vlogging, we like cameras, we talk about stuff. I like watching his live streams. I wish he would do more videos. I think he has a separate channel. He always mentions it, Justin and Gregg or something. Nobody gives a shit. Just upload to this one, asshole. Go subscribe. Mike Perea Photography. What does he do? I think he's the Nikon guy. Yeah, he's a Nikon guy. So if you're curious of what the Z6 is looking like for vlogging and video, he's more of a photographer. I want to capture the beauty of our Earth. You piece of shit. How do you sleep at night? I'm subscribed to a bunch more people, but this video is getting long. I don't want to mention every single one. Like Sean Tucker, he's pretty good. Fenchel and Janice, ZY Productions, Imaging Resource, DSLR Guides, but every video of his now is a sponsored video. I don't know about those sponsored ones. Now, I'm sorry if I didn't mention you on the list. It doesn't mean your videos aren't good. Just keep trying. It just means that you suck. You suck right now. You suck at life in general. And you'll probably get better if you keep trying. That's all we can do in life. Just keep on heading for that goal. Make a goal. Write it down. And then you'll see something to chase. Chase that carrot on a fishing rod, you know what I'm saying? So, I think we're about good here. If you have any of your favorite channels, post them down below, and I will delete your comments so nobody sees them. And yeah, we're done. Thank you all for making good videos, and we're done. I said that 15 times. This is getting bad. This is getting embarrassing. Okay, I'm gonna leave. Subscribe though for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.